Play action here on first down. He'll try a pass here, and he dumps it off to the tight end.
Chris, these are so difficult to defend, and the reason is that tight end is normally so involved in the run blocking. So when you put a play-action fake out there, there is conflict on the defense. That defender who's responsible for the tight end and pass coverage also has run responsibility. That's what allows the tight end to be open, and now you just have to hit him with an accurate ball. Beautiful job by this offense, and again, one of those concepts as a quarterback I absolutely love.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's a bullet, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Caught behind the line. It's Patchett. And they'll tackle him well short of the marker. Looking for a gap. It's Patchett.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With two safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. And it's Arkansas State on top right now. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Here comes the pressure. And they'll trap him for a sack. Big play by this defense.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Dropping back, it's Robinson. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. A deep shot to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You know, it's great if you hit these shots down the field early in the game, but they really serve two purposes. One, yes, you're trying to connect, but two, you're also keeping the defense honest. They cannot inch up near the line of scrimmage to stop the run. Now, this should produce some level of openness for that run game. I would expect them to get back to that here in the next series or two. Try to pound that rock.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second.
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. He's got a crease. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. After the run, there's a man down, injured on the field. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Breaking tackles. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle made down at the 11.
That's a fantastic read and decision by the quarterback in the RPO game. He sees that that is a handoff because the defender stays deep in the secondary. Now there's not enough guys up front, and the running back is able to go and get the first down.
Cannot escape. They tackle him right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Robinson. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1. The Red Wolves come to the line with first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Chris, this group is so good.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. And they do a nice job here.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackled after a short... The 19, but a huge takeaway in the...
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what is the...
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Ball handed off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to throw. It's Robinson. It's an out route. The catch made. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And the Red Wolves lining up here on first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Bringing pressure. but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback, how aggressive will he be from this spot. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Pulls it in. It's Patchett. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Dangerous throw. You cannot make that throw. You can't throw it across your body, but in particular when you're getting hit. I really love this pass rush. Look how aggressive they are. They're getting into the backfield, making life difficult on this quarterback. I think they're speeding up his clock. You can tell he's just not thinking the way he normally thinks, because that is not the decision that we've seen him normally make. That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
They bring the punter onto the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Makes the catch. It's Stevens. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. 3rd down play for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking the
Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the fullback going nowhere, like they stop him for a loss. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass, it's Robinson. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks left and finds his target there. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a more manageable 4th down opportunity.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. They'll run it here. The fullback gets the carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, if there's one trait that I would love to have out of a defensive back, it's the ability to be versatile. And when they blitz the safety, he shows that not only is he good in coverage, but that he can make plays behind the line of scrimmage. This is a beautiful job, and I love the aggressive nature of this defense.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, tough decision here for the head coach. I think they're probably going to punt this one away.
The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, 4th quarter, and able to run the football on 1st down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. And after the play, looks like a man is shaken up. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. To make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Back to pass. It's Robinson. Catch made on the left side. Not quite enough for the 1st down. Going to be 4th down and just inches. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Grab made by the tight end. 1 down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set them up 1st and goal at the 10.
Chris, that was the defense's chance to get off the field. It's 3rd down, you're trailing, have to get the ball back, and they give up a conversion. That is a back-breaking play for this defense.
They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he drops back in the gun. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Now the Mountaineers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. So the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. They've still got 1 more left to work with. And now a carry here for the fullback. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now the Mountaineers will spend their final timeout here. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running. And if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.